Good morning, everyone. I'm Kate, and I do want to share with you again something that I feel is easy to make for morning breakfast that also provides a lot of flavor, and the best part, in my opinion, it's low carb. Now, I do like to use, for example, sausage that does not have corn syrup in it or sugars or a whole bunch of sugar at that point. If you start checking labels, you will see that there's sugar in so many things, but not just sugar, but high fructose corn syrup, which I am doing my best to rid even further out of my life. So anyway, what this is going to consist of is going to be some sausage and eggs and cheese, just kind of all mixed together, extremely simple. And then something else I wanted to share with everyone is, for me, it's a bacon hack, basically. I feel that it's really allowed me to eat less bacon and still enjoy bacon while allowing my mind to be under the idea that I'm eating as much as I was before. So really all that is a matter of taking the bacon and cutting it in half. So these are just a bunch of half pieces of bacon. I really feel like anybody I show this to or that sees it or starts to practice it also kind of feels like, whoa, I used to eat X amount of pieces of bacon and now I'm eating the same amount of pieces of bacon, but the actuality is that it is in smaller quantities. So again, it's just something that has worked for me. If you're struggling with maybe reducing the amount of things you are eating or the quantity, I guess you could say. Again, for me, this is just a really simple hack, a bacon hack, so that I can eat 4 pieces of bacon, but in actuality, it is really 2 slices. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and here we go. And I know there was a pretty bad glare on the last video, so I am hoping to avoid that. I am pretty lazy, I'm not going to lie, I hate doing dishes. So, and again, you're going to be cooking this on a medium heat, but I really do. I don't like doing dishes, I don't like cleaning anything up. So for me, it's just kind of like, if I can get the job done effectively, and not have a bunch of dishes in the end, I am totally okay with that. So, how much ever sausage you desire, that is quite a bit, but I would make a comment, I'm just not even going to go there. So, there is that, and that is going to be heated up. You did just hear the oven go off because I am also making bacon. My favorite way to make bacon pretty much is in the oven because it's just simple. You can just put it in there and be done with it. So I'm going to get that ready over here. And again, I'm going to have what looks like 4 slices of bacon, but as you can see, they're half pieces. So it's really just 2 slices. And I know there are people out there who are going to talk about how bad all of this stuff may be for you. And I just really want to say that, like, that's their opinion. The way I think is that everything has to do with the mind and how we perceive it and what it means to us. So just keep in mind, if you feel good and you're happy and you're healthy, they're not doctors, so go off of what works for you. And apparently my favorite spatula is missing. That's okay. It's not missing, it's dirty, so I'm not wanting to do dishes. So we will use this one instead. And I actually really like using these. I find them so easy and I don't know. They work well. So again, I'm baking bacon as well. on a temperature of 350 in the oven. This is my bacon. Again, since I hate doing dishes so much, I do use like foil to line the pans. Basically, the less mess for me, the better. Definitely the better. And you can just kind of chop this up in there. And what I really like about this is that I don't add any other seasonings. For me, there is enough flavor in the sausage and the eggs and the cheese to where I don't have to go adding a ton of spice or season to this. I did have this for breakfast yesterday. This is my second day on low carb. And so this is just a really, again, easy thing for me to whip up, not only for me, but for my family as well. And this is a meal that we eat even when I'm not doing low carb. A lot of times we don't have, biscuits or that additional carb on the side like bread. Occasionally, but it's not anything that we're like super accustomed to having, which I love. I love that for the most part we can eat things that, in my opinion, are a lot better for us, more towards the lines of being more natural. I mean, what is food anymore? I have been given some eggs like straight from the chickens pretty much. And it's weird because they're brown. So I do feel that I need to could use, getting over that. But it is really just kind of odd for me still. So who knows? I may get to that. For me, I feel that eggs are eggs for the most part. It could be worse. It could be a bowl of cereal. So you just cook this until it's brown. Obviously, definitely do not want to leave any pink in there at all. And of course, we all know we can have breakfast for dinner, so or lunch or whenever. But again, just a really good, simple, easy meal to make, full of flavor, full of stuff that is good for you. Protein. I should probably check all these facts before I post them. But obviously the protein, I mean, there's eggs and meat involved and cheese, so let's just check it out. What is going on in here? What are we eating? Let's see. So we have calcium, 20% calcium from the cheese with a quarter cup. I will probably use that. A quarter cup of cheese. I don't know. I don't really measure anything, as you guys will come to see. So we have calcium, 20%, vitamin A at 6%. Eggs, oddly enough, do not even have a nutrition label, which that's just crazy, but okay. I'm going to grab the sausage and see what's in that so that we know what we're eating. There is a bunch of stuff I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Iron. And, I'll try because what's going to happen? You're going to correct me? Great. I need it, obviously. Thiamine, riboflavin, I don't know, niacin, iron. So there we go. And then whatever's in the eggs, protein. Oh, I am going to be adding avocado on top of mine. I do love fresh cut avocado. It's very good. And that is a healthy fat. So we've got that. I am, again, using the sausage that doesn't have any sort of preservatives, MSG, any of that stuff in it. I'm really trying to just get back to this natural way of eating, where we don't, well, where I am not eating food that has corn syrup in it, because I don't understand. Well, I do, I guess, because they took all the good stuff out of food and they added corn syrup so that it could help with flavoring, or who knows, whatever, right? Either which way, I don't understand how we have products, let's, for example, jelly that have corn syrup, and then we have jelly that does not have corn syrup, or ketchup that has corn syrup, and ketchup that does not have corn syrup. And mind you, these are both by the same brands. So my concern is kind of like, what is the point of the corn syrup? And then secondly, why are you charging me more to not have it in my product? Like, I can't stand that as a consumer. It's extremely frustrating for me. And on this, surprisingly, I don't add butter. I have thought about it. I've really thought about it, but have not done it. So once you get the eggs in there, you can turn down the heat a little bit. Again, I do not like burnt eggs at all. I think it's disgusting. So I do try to keep them moving in here as they're all getting mixed in and scrambled. I do wait to add the cheese. You can add the cheese whenever. For me, the way the cheese melts, I do feel like I question if the eggs are done. I'm really picky about my eggs, so I do wait until almost the end pretty much to get the cheese put on there. If you guys happen to make this, please leave in the comments and let me know how you enjoyed it, what you liked, which ingredients you used, which brands of sausage you used. I'm curious to know if you checked the label on your sausage. Did you know there was sugar added to your sausage, as well as MSG in some brands? So again, just little things to kind of consider, think about if you want. Maybe you don't. If you don't, I don't blame you. So I just kind of spread it out in there to kind of get it cooked more evenly. And it's almost time for the cheese. So again, if you guys make it, go ahead, leave me some comments letting me know what you thought about it. Also, something else I really like to do is add into this bell peppers and mushrooms, and I do have a friend that got me hooked on red onions. I did not even like red onions. And then we made this and we threw them in, and now I really enjoy them. So, you know, keep in mind, this is something so easy that you can also fancy up with fresh vegetables by adding those to it. Also, if you have found this video helpful in any way or enjoyed it, please go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you knew somebody who could use some experience cooking very simple meals, share the video, share it with them, let them know, hey, look, you can cook me breakfast in the morning. Just watch this video, it's so easy. Maybe that's just what I'm looking for, just kidding. Oh, I cracked myself up, and that's okay. Also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I am so random that I'm just going to go ahead and use the word versatile. I've got a ton of stuff I enjoy doing and I like, and or things that I like to share. And I think that I have struggled with, well, my channel needs to be more consistent, more direct with one topic. And I think that what I'm coming into and discovering about myself is that it's just not me. As much as I think it would be cool to have one main aim and goal on my channel, it's going to be cooking, and it's going to be talking, and it's going to be ideas. It's just going to be a lot of random stuff. So I'm hoping within all of my randomness, perhaps there will be plenty of takeaways for, you know, anyone. I did forget I was cooking bacon, so that it's been now 15 minutes. Let's check and see how that is. And really, it hasn't. I've just been talking for 15 minutes. But it is not done yet. Not even close. So the bacon, I'm not too concerned with, you know, elaborating further with that. I think we all pretty much know how to cook bacon. And I honestly like cooking it in the oven because I do feel that it is less of a mess. Again, messes. No, I'm not a fan of them. So, all right, we're going to get the cheese added. As you can see, I feel pretty comfortable adding this in, knowing that my eggs are cooked thoroughly. And I like cheese. That is my cat, well, our cat, sitting there on the floor playing. He is a new addition. His name is AKBAR, and it does mean greater, which I absolutely love. Javier picked out the name, and I didn't know what it meant, so I am very, very happy to know that it means greater, and that I really like the kitten's name. He's cute. He's just over there playing. I guess I could make cat videos as well, right? While I'm cooking. Hey, let's watch this cat video while the meat cooks. All right, now as you can see, it's all getting mixed around. And for me, that is pretty much done. I'm probably going to let the cheese cook just a bit further since the burner is going to stay warm with it off. I am going to go ahead and get it turned off. So this meal right now, we're at about 18 minutes. So 18-minute meal. I do usually start the bacon before I start all this too. And for me, it may seem like a lot of food, and perhaps it is, but right now for me, I feel it's important that I eat to a point of which I'm satisfied, and I'm okay eating bacon and eggs. You know, it is what it is, and it's something I enjoy. So like doing low carb, I do feel that your options and choices for food can get bland. They do tend to get bland. So it is important for me to at least eat what I know I'm going to enjoy eating. Anyway, I am very excited to be back on this. I think it is going to push me further into bringing in awareness to what is in our food, what are we eating, why is this stuff in our food, like high fructose corn syrup. I know I keep going back to that, but I really think, you know, go check the labels in your fridge, go check the labels on your ketchup, go check the labels, you know, in your pantry, and you're going to find that there is so much high fructose corn syrup in everything. Soda. Some things, it's like the #1 ingredient, and I really don't even understand why. So All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening today. Thank you for watching. And as you can see, here is the yummy deliciousness. Sausage, eggs, cheese, all mixed together. 20-minute meal. It probably takes less time than that. I don't know. It took long right now, but whatever. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Again, if you've liked this video or found it helpful at all, hitting that like button is certainly appreciated. Also, if you know anybody who could use a simple, like, plan, guide, tutorial on how to make something easy, here you go. Pretty simple. 3 ingredients. Throw it in the pan. Throw it in the pan. Cook it up. Just kidding. I should not have done that. No. Anyway, and then bacon if you want to do the bacon. But really easy thing. So share the video maybe with somebody who could benefit from watching it. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. This is just one of the multiple many things I do. If you take a look at the channel, you're going to see that. Thank you, everyone. Again, I am Kate. Have a great day.